Namaste everybody, this is Akarshana here, and in this video we're going to be breaking down for you the 5 things that may be stopping you from attracting what you want using the law of attraction. Now the first 4 is pretty common, I would say, but the final one, there's a little twist to it and not many people know of it. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up guys, namaste to everybody, this is Akarshana here, and in this video we're going to break down for you the 5 things that may be stopping you from attracting what you want or manifesting what you want using the law of attraction. And as I said in the preview just before, the first 4 are pretty common, and then the final one is a little twist at the end, but we need to leave it at the end because it may confuse the mind a little bit, okay, when I get into it. So the first thing is your unconscious beliefs. And what this means is a lot of people, when it comes to attracting what they want, for sure in the morning, they're like, yes, I can do it. Yes, I'll attract it. I am abundance. I am rich. I am whatever it is, right? So you'll have those practices. And in those moments, you'll feel like you're invincible. You're going to attract it. But the biggest problem is unconsciously throughout the day, we have a belief that is kicking in. So for example, we can say, I am rich, I am wealth, I am abundance. And then you go to the local supermarket, you pick up something, it's $1 more. And then you're looking at it, you say, oh, that's really expensive, isn't it? Let's try find a cheaper one. So if you answer that question for me, if you did think that way, are you in abundance mindset or scarcity mindset? What it shows is that there is a misalignment between what you really want and what's happening subconsciously or unconsciously, and you don't even know it's there. It's just happening kind of automatically, right? So what do we need to do to overcome that? We need to start becoming very aware of our words. Are we at any time saying, I hope something will happen? Because the moment you hope, you know that it's not happening. I dream, I wish, is not happening. Knowing is a very high level of certainty when it comes to law of attraction. So in every single moment, not just through your morning practices, in every single moment, it's very important to stay aware, stay conscious of that knowing. I know it's within my reach. I know it's there already. I know my manifestation is already done. So that is extremely, extremely important, and become aware of your actions, what you say. Are you talking about things that you don't want? Oh, I wish that won't happen. I hope that won't happen. I don't want that to happen. Because remember, you don't just manifest what you want, you also manifest what you don't want, right? You manifest what you are. So make sure to become extremely, extremely aware of your unconscious thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions, unconscious actions also, okay? Now then, moving on to the second thing is the lack of emotion. And why I say that is because recently we ran an event, and at that event, I asked somebody, I said, what's your dream? What's your goal? And then the guy said, well, it'd be nice to have a bigger house and have like a nicer car and stuff like that. I said, and stuff like that? That was his physiology, that was his tempo, that was his tonality. Now I want to ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you were to see that person and they said that to you, yeah, I kind of want to manifest a house would be nice, and and a car and stuff like that. If you heard that, on a scale of 1 to 10, how certain are you that they will reach that manifestation? Right? It's probably like a 1 or something, a 2, maybe a 3 if you're kind and you're just trying to help them out, right? Give them a few more points. But otherwise, it's extremely, extremely low. And the reason behind that is because there's lack of emotion. Now, the thing is, people know, okay, I always say energy in motion. So the more emotion you have, the higher the vibrational frequency. But not many people know how to actually get there. The word that gets you there is why, and the sentence that helps you get there is how would it make you feel? So what does this mean? It means that, let's say, for example, if you want to manifest a mansion or the girl of your dreams or whatever it is you want to manifest, right? When you bring it into your visualization, your question is why? Why do you want it? I'm like, I want to manifest the mansion. Why do I want it? Because I want to give my, I want my mom and dad to be proud. Ask again, why? Because then they'll be happy. Okay, how would it make you feel? How would it make me feel if they were happy? Really good. So visualize it now. The exact scenario, their reactions, and how you would be feeling at that point. How does it feel? Feel it. It feels amazing. It feels like the best thing in the world. Like, I feel like I've made it. I feel like I've proved to them I can do it. Okay, cool. Now read my emotion. You see, the question is why, and the sentence to follow that is how would it make you feel? In your visualization, if you continuously ask those questions, what will happen is the emotion will start expanding more and more and more and more. And so the vibrational frequency becomes extremely high. That's why it attracts. The attraction level is very powerful. Okay? So the second reason why a lot of people struggle is the lack of emotion. Now, moving on to the third thing. Environment. Always understand, I always say, your tribe equals your vibe. If your environment, if everybody else is very negative towards what you want, if they are kind of programming you with why you cannot do it or trying to talk you out of your dreams and your goals, then it's not empowering. So that's why it's very important to change your environment, right? And I know it's heartbreaking for some people. It's because it's actually sometimes the closest people to you, your friends, your best friends, your family members who just don't get you. And I know how that feels. But you need to understand one thing. Love starts from self-love. If you can't look after yourself, if you can't be in your best state, how can you be positive and impact the people around you? That's why even myself, I have my space. And if I know there's negativity even happening in within my family members, I will not be around that area, right? But it doesn't mean I don't love them. I love them. But now I have the capacity to love, because if I look after my space, I can build myself up, I can be more positive, and I can impact them with more power because I am getting results in life. So I know I have the most proudest, and I'm blessed with that, the proudest parents in the world, and also my siblings. They all very proud of everything that I do. And it's not because they agree with everything that I do. It's because now they see the results of everything that I've done. You see, back then they had no idea. What do you mean motivational speaker? What do you mean impact the world? What are you talking about? Go and get a job, right? Because it's the common person's thought. So that disagreement was there. But it's okay. They are on their journey. You are on yours. Then, so tribe equals vibe. So make sure your environment factors and caters for your manifestation, the thing that you want. They are supportive. If not, then you got to change that peer group, right? Those of you who have not downloaded our app yet, download the app, because every swipe is positivity and you get to meet like-minded, conscious spirits, beautiful spirits from all around the world, positive spirits. So every single day you feed yourself with all that positivity. So those of you who haven't found it, you can find it in App Store, you can find it in Play Store. It's by searching Creators Circle or searching I Am Creator. You'll be able to find it either way. Okay. Now, moving on to point number 4 is the lack of physical action. Now, I know a lot of you won't like the sound of that because you're thinking, no, I want law of attraction. I don't want to take any action. Okay. Now, understand this. The word attraction has the word action in it. It's a clue already. It's a sign. If you want something that you want to attract in your physical reality, you must make a physical movement. You cannot think about it. How is it possible that you can just sit in your bedroom and say, girl of my dreams, girl of my dreams, girl of my dreams. Bam, you open your eyes, she's lying on your bed, right? I mean, I know that would be a dream come true for a lot of you, but that's not how it works, you know? So you got to take action. So build yourself up to be confident. Build yourself up to equip yourself with the right tools. Communication skills. Are you taking action? And let me tell you something. Most of the time, the action that is required to take you to your manifestation, to receive the parcel, most of the time is out of comfort. Right? And that's why most people don't get what they want, is because they don't realize once it gets uncomfortable, they're like, oh, I don't want to do that. The universe usually will give you a little tester. Are you really wanting this thing? Do you really desire this thing? Prove it. So it'll give you a little tester. It'll be uncomfortable action. So when you can recognize that, you take that action, a lot of the time the reward will come. Now moving on to the fifth thing, the final thing, okay? Not within your destiny path. Okay, now, before you guys jump to conclusions and before I even go into it, I want you to understand one thing, right? You have been dealt a certain set of cards. You cannot deny that. Your upbringing, your parents, whether you're wealthy, whether you're poor, you know what family you were brought up in, right? What language you speak, your skin color. You have been dealt some set of cards outside of your control. Who dealt the cards? Who has the power? It's something that's beyond us. Now you can jump to whatever conclusion you want on who I'm referring to or what I'm referring to, but it's basically some energy that is greater than us, and you can't deny that that thing exists. Okay, that thing or that one exists, you cannot deny. If it exists, and if this part of this game plan was mapped out by someone or something, then it can only have so many different scenarios per person that is set out. Although we are multi-dimensional beings having multiple destiny paths, but it's within the cards that we are dealt. So I'm not saying you cannot manifest anything is because destiny doesn't allow it. You can still change because you change which destiny path you're going along. But sometimes you will realize some of the things you want is not actually what you want, because what you want is a desire that is felt, and it is the universe channeling through you, speaking through you, feeling through you. But sometimes we get our minds distorted by other people's goals, other people's dreams, other people's visions, and they feed us these things, and we believe then that's what we want. Come to getting it, we realize, is this it? Is there anything else? And I'm sure every single one of you have been in that situation before. And why that happens is because that wasn't supposed to be in your destiny path. It's not there. So those who try really, really hard and try to force against the current, against the universal destiny paths, against how it's all written, against, you can call God's plan or universe's plan, it's very, very difficult. Now, how do we tap into not being disturbed by that? Is you need to suspend thought. Don't be thinking. Be feeling. Ask yourself, is this thing really what I truly want? Or am I thinking I want this to prove to somebody something? Or is it just my ego? If you can't visualize it and you can't manifest it, most likely it's not even within your desires, your soul desire, your calling, your purpose. But that's a much deeper topic, maybe for another video. If you have any questions around any of the things we have covered here, make sure to comment below. Let us know your questions. Also, I think we've finished there. If you enjoyed the video, you got anything out of it whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from or any questions you guys have. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, I'm signing out. Namaste. Ciao.